Thank Arceus, it's finally here! I've been waiting for this since the Pokemon Direct. I can't wait to play it. Oh, it's so cool, man. You see all the and they're running in! Yeah, there's a Magnemite as well! Oh, I really hope there's not that many bugs in it. Wait, hold on. What? I must have been seeing things. That's not right. Oh no! I've got to tell someone. I've got to tell the IRS. The Hello?
Do not go outside.
What?
Hello everybody, my name's Aiden, and due to recent events, it's told that everybody must stay indoors. Scientists thought that this phase died down a long time ago, but no, it's back. The T-posing virus. If anybody gets infected with this virus, they will be forced to spend the rest of their lives resembling the 20th letter of the alphabet. Truly horrifying. And the human urge within all of us causes the host to try to spread the virus as much as possible. Just one touch and you could become a T-posing zombie. But luckily, T-posing zombies shouldn't be able to open doors, so I should be safe here. But just in case. It's proven that gamers are the most feared beings in the known universe, apart from snakes, spiders, skeletons, maybe dead horses, needles, and HO! But since all of us are forced to wait out the storm, I have perfectly acquired all the necessary equipment I need to survive. Oxygen and sunlight from my window, fresh running water from the tap, and the slightly rotted banana I could use for food. But most importantly, I have this, the B.A.T.E, or Bad and Terrible Electronic for short. It can store any 5 games on this big chunk of plastic. However, it did cost me to sell all of my existing games to some mysterious person in a cloak. I sure hope that wasn't a mistake. But it does have some fancy features, like allowing me to connect any controller via Bluetooth or a USB port. And also has a funny looking console that it needs to plug into in order for it to work. Which kinda does make it look like a Wii U. But since I could only select 5 games, I gotta be wise here. These are games that I'm going to be playing for basically the rest of my life. So let me dive you into my 5 Apocalypse games. But quick rule, I am only going to be allowing myself to play games that I've already picked from. So there are going to be a ton of obvious games that I'm not gonna say. Because I'm only 19 years old, I can't play everything. Also, the zombies kinda destroyed my Wi-Fi box, so this is going to be an offline list only. So if I was to spend an eternity in this room, I want to pick a game that can last for a really long time, or I can keep on endlessly replaying. For example, take the Deltarune demo. It's a fun, heartwarming indie game with quite some fun twists and gags, but it's not really that replayable, and it lasts for 8 hours to fully complete. I would rather play Connect 4 with myself using a mirror. Simulator games can normally last for a really long time. One playthrough can normally take hundreds of hours, and some of them are really fun and replayable. So for my first game of choice, I would want a relaxing game that I could keep on endlessly replaying, has its own sense of wonder, and I could feel a sense of community because I'm gonna be suffering in isolation for the next few decades of my life. A good pick could be The Sims, Animal Crossing, or Stardew Valley. The Sims is an amazing simulator game that allows the player to do almost anything they want. But it does seem a little bit too realistic for me, and I haven't played this game at all. So Stardew Valley is an absolute masterpiece. Technically a farming game at its core, but as the player progresses, they can improve their farm, learn new skills, obtain new items, harass their villagers. Currently Stardew Valley has some of my favorite interactions with villagers or NPCs. And as weird as it sounds, sometimes I believe they're actually people and not just a random NPC.
So what you're saying is you're delusional.
Who's saying that? The villagers' dialogue always feels fresh and sometimes makes me laugh or cry. Not to mention that this game lasts for a few hundred hours, like Animal Crossing. This series has so many games that you could get hundreds of hours from. You can make your perfect town / island / village, and I can be surrounded by so many different animal villages. I swear I'm not a furry. If I have to pick one game from the series, it has to be New Horizons. It has arguably the most content or customization in any of the series, such as terraforming, DIY items, swimming, which is a new leaf, and customization, which is also a new leaf. But New Horizon has DLC baked into the game, meaning it's better, okay? So, which one would I rather play? For me, it has to be Stardew Valley. I could play this game for hours, and I'm probably the most biased as it's one of my favorite games of all time. I could relax playing this game alone for months, not to mention the music is amazing, the characters are so charming, and there's so much different paths I could follow. Every time I replay this game, it would still feel brand new. Well, that's one of the 5 down. Another good game I could use is an open / sandbox type of game. These games are so creative, and I could do so many cool tricks or challenges in them. Games like Minecraft, Super Mario Odyssey, and hear me out here, I sadly haven't played much of Grand Theft Auto, No Man's Sky, and embarrassingly, as a Nintendo fan, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's just one of the games I tell them how I haven't played, I'll add it to the list. Minecraft is a huge sandbox experience, which funny enough, has more than one version. Java, Pocket Edition, discontinued, but let me start off with arguably the biggest version. Minecraft Java without Wi-Fi is a really big downgrade. I wouldn't be able to access multiplayer servers, realms, or even skins. Luckily, as I said, there's more than one version of Minecraft, and if I had to pick one, it has to be the Wii U version. Mainly because it's still Minecraft, it has a Mario exclusive texture pack, special minigames exclusive for the console version, and most importantly, I can use skins! But why not the discontinued Nintendo Switch edition? It's basically the same thing and runs at a more smoother frame rate. And that's 2 Nintendo Switch games I really need to get. While I haven't played much of Odyssey compared to some of the other games like Mario Galaxy or 64, this is easily one of the biggest and best Mario games of all time. It has so much open world kingdom to explore, has arguably the best movement in any Mario game, and is so fun to try and keep speedrunning this game. One of the best Mario games of all time by far. Besides, I need a true Mario game here somewhere. And Pokemon Scarlet.
They peaked in the DS era.
Who's saying that? I have a soft spot for this game, and I could feel like I could roam around here for a while. Not to mention, actually shiny hunt, explore glitches, try dumb challenges or speedruns. I love being able to basically go anywhere in this game, and I feel like it's the perfect Pokemon game for me. Yes, I am indeed an idiot for saying this, but please let me have this. But as much embarrassing feelings I have for Pokemon Scarlet, I have to pick Minecraft Wii U Edition. It's basically old school Minecraft with some updates, has skins, texture packs, minigames and more. Not to mention, Mario Odyssey and Pokemon Scarlet is like watching a movie. Anytime after the first still feels fun, but has less magic than the first showcase. And besides, if I was to find any strangers in the apocalypse, I could cheer up their spirits by playing Minecraft Split Screen. Perfection! 2 down, 4 minus 1 to go. Although I didn't pick Odyssey, I still want a true Mario game. My friend told me before the apocalypse if I didn't pick Super Mario Maker 2, he has my address.
Play Mario Maker.
I'm just gonna ignore you now. I just don't want to play Mario Maker. Without Wi-Fi, I can't play or even access most of the game. Although I do have a bunch of Nintendo-made levels due to story mode, I can make infinite levels and just keep on replaying them, or play any levels I've downloaded. Which is none. But sadly, I've kind of grown out of Mario Maker after playing it for hundreds of hours on my Wii U. And as an idiot, I would rather play pre-made levels than remaking them. But then, what about Super Mario Bros. All-Stars plus Super Mario World on the SNES? Apart from having a reward in the game's longest title, this is an amazing game. Remakes of the first 3 Mario games, plus Mario's Madness, with the entire bonus game of Super Mario World. Although I admit I rather play the original versions and I do prefer 3D Mario games instead of 2D ones, I would gladly play this till the end of time. But I think I found a better deal than this, Odyssey, and Mario Maker 2. Super Mario 3D All-Stars is a compilation of Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy, with music discs as a bonus. This is my 3rd game on the list, which has 3 of the biggest Mario games in their respective consoles. If you forget the Mario Kart sports spin-offs, and Galaxy's dead older brother. Although Mario Maker, Mario Odyssey, and arguably the Mario Kart series may have more content than this one game, I feel like I could have more fun and excitement with these games. Super Mario 64 as my speedrunner and trick paradise, not to forget with added rumble and a non-censored face. Sunshine with widescreen looks and feels so much better than the original. I'm happy I can play this with a GameCube controller, so it feels like I'm playing this on an original GameCube. Not to mention, this game is completely broken and filled with bugs and fun. Super Mario Galaxy is one of the best Wii and Mario games. But this version stinks! The pointer is worse than it's ever been, and sadly, the best way to play is with these controllers. But after I adjusted to all the downgrades, this game has arguably the best music, the best story, and arguably the best hub world in any Mario game. I also gain access to 170 songs, and although many people would shrug off this feature, I personally love it. And with the Wi-Fi being down, this might be one of my only ways to listen to music. So since I already picked a game with my favorite franchise, of course I had to pick a game with my favorite series. Could you take a guess what that is? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or Super Smash Bros. Brawl are my 2 contesters. The original 64, Melee, and Smash 4 versions were amazing, but these 2 are the top of the charts for me. Brawl has more unique side modes and jank, while Ultimate feels more polished and has a bigger focus on multiplayer side modes, and is personally my favorite video game of all time. Ultimate has a bigger classic mode, better stage builder, better home run contests, a better training mode, but everything else for single player stuff is either downgraded or non-existent. For example, Ultimate Cake's event matches, Target Smash changes up All-Star mode so it feels worse. Smash Ultimate didn't really have a home run contest until a later free update. But in Ultimate's defense, they have more stages, customizations, more multiplayer side modes, and the deciding factor for me is the adventure mode. Brawl's Subspace Emissary versus Ultimate's World of Light. World of Light is about every Super Smash Bros. Character, not including DLC, having all been defeated and cloned, apart from the lovable Marshmallow himself, and he must awaken all the defeated Smash Bros. Cast, beating spirits and bosses. They have fun fan service here and there, fun boss fights, and a few cool CGI cutscenes. Subspace Emissary takes place in a mixed MASH multiverse. The main cast, when defeated, turn into trophies, and the fighters must defeat the evil from trapping the world in subspace. And out of the 2, it's an easy win for Subspace Emissary. World of Light is basically an upgraded event mode. Go over here, defeat an enemy. Go over there, defeat this boss. While Subspace Emissary is mixed from 2D platforming levels, boss battles, fighting hordes of enemies, and over 100 cutscenes. Cutscenes where you can see characters interact. It's amazing! And also, this side mode lasts for 8 hours. This is definitely gonna keep me busy. Not to mention, once the player beats Subspace, they unlock Boss Battle. Does the player get anything from beating the World of Light? Nope! So, as my 4th game, it has to go to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. As much as I love Ultimate, Brawl focuses so much more on the single player content, fan service, and being a game that you could play till the end of time. And I haven't even mentioned that there's an area where I could play short demos of some of Nintendo's most defining games, as well as a really amazing list detailing the order of a Nintendo game's release, a good hand selection of cutscenes, trailers, and promotional material from the game. This is the only Smash Bros. Game that did this amount of stuff, so I just have to pick it. So let's recap. I picked a relaxing farming simulator game, a sandbox with infinite possibilities, 3 of the best Mario games in a special bundle, and the best Smash Bros. Game in single player content. Nice. At first, I thought I should have a rhythm game or even a puzzle game as my final choice. These games have infinite replayability and are amazing games I can just turn my brain off in. But after thinking for a bit, the final game became clear to me. So hear me out of this one. Mario Party is a game where anything can happen. Triumphs, downfall, backstabbing, but a load of fun to be included. And I don't really have a what the heck game. A game I could fire up, play for 5 minutes, and then turn it off and continue my day. Games like Stardew Valley, Smash Bros, Minecraft. If I play, I'm going to be playing it for a good hour or 2. So why this one? Why not Mario Party 2, 3, 6, or even Superstars? To many people, those are the best Mario Party games to this date. And they're probably right. I've never played Mario Party 3 to 7, and I honestly think Mario Party DS has way more stuff than 2 or Superstars.
Oh, I love Mario Party Superstars.
Yo, you wanna play sometime? Anywho, this game has 5 fun unique boards, 73 minigames, and 6 unique modes I can pick from. Wait, this one's just multiplayer. 5 unique modes I can pick from. Wait, this one's just settings. Some unique modes I can pick from! Story mode is a quick way to see what Mario Party DS is about. Travel across 5 boards and beat the boss at the very end, please and thank you. Party mode is the basic Mario Party everyone expects, but it can be customized to play in teams of 2, a 1v1, or watch the how to play demo for another 1000th time. Now for my favorite, the minigames. Free play any minigame, free for all, 2v2, 1v3, battle, 1v1, or step it up, an area where 4 players can get up to 3, 5, or 7 points to win. Battle, get the most wins in 5 minigames. I played too much of this as a child, and I'll play too much of this as the world gets turned into T-posing zombies. Score scuffle, race for the best score. And boss rush, also known as... And finally, Rocket Rascals. Earn pieces by winning minigames that lead you to a rocket. And although there are no returning minigames, there are 6 returning puzzle games from Mario Party 3 to 7. Coincidentally, all of the Mario games I haven't played. Not to forget the DS original game Triangle Twisters. This one puzzle kinda sucks. And finally, the gallery that has too much stuff that anyone would ever expect. It has collectibles, high scores, and a music player. This is gonna be heavenly, cause Spotify is down and I need music. And that was my 5 games of the apocalypse. Obviously, if I played more games, had the Wi-Fi been on, or if maybe I had more people, this list could have been slightly different. All in all, I do miss my old collection. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely gonna have a lot of fun with the B.A.T.E. Wait. This isn't a good console, this is just a Wii U!